And we're back.
I Sugar Daddy in his own.
Another rendition.
Got a little bit of lint in your partial beard.
And as you guys can see, we brought Bree again.
Welcome back.
Honorary member.
Honorary member.
We're drinking. I'm drinking, obviously, Bud Light.
Ooh, Mike's hard. Mixed with seltzer now, and this is pineapple, and it's fucking delicious.
It is.
Blake's hard.
Well, he was earlier in the truck. What's up?
I made him hard with
I thought this was my
box of
interview.
concrete.
This is my interview. Sorry.
I'm also drinking Bud Light.
Crown Peach and tonic seltzer water.
And I have a whole bunch of shots in the freezer.
Bud Light and awesomeness. That's what I'm drinking.
Okay. Alright. Today, we're gonna get to know Julio.
Oh, God.
Nobody wants
Kyle
to know who this
scared ass
fuck is.
bitch.
Made us flip a coin so he didn't get his feelings hurt.
So Cobb is third in list, and Blake is fourth.
I'm not.
Saving the best for last, you know.
I'm
Glow
sick
Stick
that
City's
day,
gotta wait.
That's what I said. Make up your own excuse.
We have to
So I have to go to my appointment.
Yeah.
Because you broke your
to
dick.
the clinic.
As a
Moving on.
You broke that dick?
And there's Party City and there's Glow Stick City.
Ooh, wow.
Damn, she's going to be a savage this whole goddamn
Aw.
podcast.
So,
And she drinking whiskey.
All right.
Sitting next to the motherfucker that stitched me
First
out.
question.
I don't want to pass
We're
this.
not.
Alright. Who's got a question for Julio?
I don't want to ask.
Julio,
Yes, sir.
when was the first time you and Michelle?
No!
First time you had sex?
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, because, you know, we've heard the story that she tried to take you home. You're like, not about it.
So,
On my birthday?
I don't know. Whenever
Was
you
it
guys
my birthday?
that was
first
when
interacted.
she went around to the truck to.
It was before your birthday.
Before my birthday?
You were trash, though.
She wanted to take advantage of you.
True.
She probably did.
No. You don't remember?
No, I don't.
Oh,
I thought
okay.
it was after my birthday.
No, it was before. It was still summertime. And,
I thought it was after my birthday.
no, because, Not My Pants was playing at Barleycorns.
Facts.
And, I was sitting out there in my bralette and a skirt.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Feeling myself.
Look at
Feeling
I
myself.
love it. Well said!
And I was like, alright, we gotta move past all this bullshit that I've been doing. So I was like, alright,
That's why I told you to ask it.
I like Julio. I was like, he's an attractive man. He was on my list. So I was like, alright, let's
Oh, what number was on that list?
2. So I was like, alright, let's seal the fucking deal. So I'm over there fucking flirting with Julio, sitting in front of his truck. We're both on the ground talking. And then Alex came over and cock-blocked us.
Cool.
And then Blake came around the corner and cock-blocked us.
I didn't do shit. Obviously.
You didn't know what was going on, though. We were all fucked up. And then all of a sudden Julio was like, well, I'm gonna go. And I was like, God damn it. So I texted him, or I Snapchatted him the next morning because I didn't have his phone number. And I was like, you're aware that I was trying to take you home, right? And he was like, yeah, I kind of figured. And the rest is history.
But that's not the first.
2.25 years later.
But they said
Hey.
the first time
So
we
when
had
was the first time you
sex.
guys had sex?
It was after my birthday.
Oh, yeah.
After my
Yeah.
birthday.
You didn't give him birthday son? What the fuck?
No.
It's fucked up.
He doesn't deserve it.
No, he got 2 rounds.
Oh!
What's up? Last night and this morning.
Well, next question.
So, Julio,
Let's see.
let's talk about your family. You have this really smoking hot cousin.
Oh,
yeah.
shit.
Fuck you.
Well, he did beat you to it.
Well,
Ouch.
for you who need to see, I'll show you one of
Oh
these.
my
Oh.
god, she's gonna be so pissed.
She don't even watch
I
it.
need to know.
Exploited.
I
Well,
need
she
to
does.
know.
Oh no.
I don't know if you can see that. That's my cousin. Oh, you can't
She
really
is
see
very
it.
beautiful.
Can't really see
She
it.
is. She's
That's my
gorgeous.
cousin.
Oh, wow.
Right? Didn't
Wow.
she model?
I'm gonna go ahead and
No.
close on that.
I thought she modeled.
No, she didn't. She didn't.
But she's beautiful.
You and Eiffel Tower?
She could, but
Yeah.
oh god. So
Yeah.
what about my cousin? What about my cousin?
Is she
Yeah, she's single.
okay.
She is single. That's what you want to know, yes.
Okay, so my
Last
next
I
question
knew, she was single, which was
She's
like
like-
a month ago. She was single.
But she got a type? Like I'm talking a type?
I don't know if she like.
Can you come out of the closet? Is that what
I don't. I don't
No,
know if
I
she's
just
like.
know attractive women.
I don't know if she's made out or I'm sure she has. You know, bi-curiously. You know.
Tendencies.
Speaking of bi-curious.
But I don't know. I don't know if what her type is because.
Well, is it Blake or is it?
She likes to date men that are taller than her. I can tell you
Oh,
that.
well,
How
fuck.
tall is she?
She's like 5'11".
Oh, I'm sorry, Blake, lost.
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, she's quite tall.
I can still feel it.
What are you gonna do? Wear a pair of heels? Hey, girl, what's up? Can I take you home?
I'll give me some platform shoes.
Okay, friends.
Like you walking in with some stilettos.
Yeah. So if you're not 5'11" or taller, you're
Don't even try.
Probably not.
don't even
Yeah.
But I'm a funny man.
I'm such a nice guy.
I wouldn't say that, but I'm a funny man.
You know, some people come out. I'm such a nice person. Just give me a chance. I'm a nice person.
Yeah, they say that.
She's kind of. She's
I've
quiet.
never said that to anybody.
I know some people that have said that.
She's quiet. I think until you obviously get to know her, then she kind of opens up a little bit more. But she's kind of quiet.
Okay.
Not a loud individual.
You have attractive male cousins?
That's a solid question.
Right.
Well, Rachel is the only cousin I have on my mother's side.
What about your dad's side?
Oh God, I have more cousins than you could. I meet a new cousin every time I go to Mexico.
So was Papa a Rolling Stone? Or?
Well, let's just say
My
my dad's grandma and grandfather, I believe, had 16 kids.
Oh my.
Oh, my uncle has 16 kids.
So
By
yeah,
himself.
by themselves.
Yeah.
So every time I go to Mexico, I meet a new family member.
Oh.
So it's like, oh hi, how are you? Like I don't know who you are.
And I won't remember your name tomorrow. So.
Because eventually all the names get taken up.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. What are you gonna start?
Julio.
Julio,
Juarez.
Juan.
Yeah.
High school bill.
and it's like a tradition to name like one of your sons after you.
Yeah.
I don't know why that is, but that's just.
I can't.
Well, no. Now that I know it, I know like from the stories that you told me. Now I know why your dad named you Julio.
Wow.
Because at first I was like, why the fuck would they name Julio after their dad? But then he's got an older fucking brother. That's where I got lost. And then you told me, and I was like, oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, like, I got a cousin we call Junior.
Yeah.
Yeah. I guess if I get knocked up, I'll name my daughter Bree.
Jesus.
Junior, VJ.
Oh my God! Yes! Yes!
You didn't think that one through.
I opened that door and tricked through that bitch.
BJ, hey! I'm down.
Oh, guess who's getting an abortion now?
Well, shit, if that's the case, it's fuck shit.
Fuck them kids.
You know what? Fuck them kids.
Alright, Boo Boo, speaking of bi-curious. I brought it up earlier when we were talking about.
What were we talking about?
Blake was supposed to
Where
ask
you
you a
at?
question.
Ask me a question?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, Boo Boo, it's your interview.
About what? Bi-curious. What do I think?
Oh.
They were talking about your cousin being bi-curious, and I was like, speaking of bi-curious.
My cousin Rachel?
Yes. Well, Brie was. She was like, she got a type. Fill
You
in
ever
her
had a finger in the bum bum?
Well, it's kind of like it's kind of like going to the doctor, Blake.
Yep.
I know you've had it.
Checking your prostate?
Well, yeah, you gotta check for cancer and stuff like that.
Oh, so that's what she was doing?
I don't shove like toys up there, nothing like that. I mean, I've heard your stories.
I don't put toys in my bum.
Do you not
No,
call?
you let other people do it for you.
That's going to be on a Blake interview. Not
We're saving this shit.
No,
Oh.
that's not even what I was talking about. It was,
Well, what about like curious about my cousin? Like,
No. Oh, Brie was
it was just a subject that brought
But
it to mind.
yeah, I'm trailing into it.
Oh.
So,
No, I don't know. I mean, I could call her.
All the males that you've seen naked in this room, who was your favorite?
Oh, yes.
Myself.
Valid. I'll accept that. I'll accept that.
Okay.
Slick shit with it. Come on.
Okay, well, explain the naked man then. Explain to the
Okay,
podcast.
so-
the
First
naked
off,
man.
I'm never naked man anyway.
Oh,
No, I'm not
naked
naked
man.
man
I
all
was
the
naked
time.
man the bar.
You can't naked man when
No,
I've
I've-
seen you naked.
I just put my dick out. It's not like I'm naked man.
Are you fucking kidding me?
You
I've
seen
seen
you
you in the
naked.
alleyway.
As many. I've seen you naked more times than I've seen Julio naked.
Because you
Yeah,
get
we never
naked
fucked.
all the
I
time.
don't know.
I
My
mean,
Adonis-like body.
so
Chiseled Zeus butt.
the naked man thing comes from Cobb. Was I think he was testing me. Like he's like, I want you to naked man, and I was like, all right, I'll do it. Like I
You hear me talking about Thor's hammer.
I don't think you
And
did.
so
curious.
I was like, he's playing a video game, and I think he was playing Destiny
Yeah,
2,
sure was.
and he was obviously talking to some people because I was obviously
This guy.
I walked in naked,
Michael.
and he's sitting there with his headphones on and shit, and he's just gaming away, and I just walk up behind him and I just stop and stare at him, and I'm like,
Butt ass naked.
you know when someone is staring at you, like
You
you
can
feel
feel
it,
it.
you can
I
feel it.
felt it.
He literally turned. He's like playing the game. He stops. Is like almost like rised up a little bit, and then he like turned around real slow. Looked, saw me, turned back, turned back, and looked at me. He was
Like, what the
he
fuck?
was like, Jesus, what the fuck? And I was like, all right, well, I did it, and I walked
What?
out. And I can hear everybody on the mic. They were like, "What happened?" And he was like, "Julio just came in the room and naked." So and he returned the favor eventually.
I had to scrub my floor because his dick was touching it.
Jesus Christ, it was not.
Why are
It
you
was
mad
not.
that Julio's got a big dick?
It was not.
First off, no.
It was
not
not.
mad.
Second one?
Exaggeration.
Have you seen any of the
That
other
was the
stuff?
second one.
You just called yourself
I don't want to see it.
Adonis.
I don't want to see it. I don't want to see it.
You just
So-
called yourself Adonis. Speaking of exaggeration.
I mean, never seen it.
What is Hercules?
Johnny Bravo.
I've seen Night Beach. It was somewhere over there.
So yeah, he returned the favor eventually. It was on my birthday actually.
Yeah, a very drunk night.
Birthday
Happy
sex.
birthday.
Yeah, I was like, oh, okay, we're doing
I
this.
thought I had friends. It was pizza
Oh, my
Hut.
friend.
Damn it!
No, it was actually
I
at
can
the
get a
bar.
hurt chicken
Oh, what?
today.
It was at the bar.
Yeah,
No,
it's
it
my
was at the
birthday.
bar. You were. I
Drop trap.
Yeah.
like, oh
I think you were peeing, wasn't he?
no. He was like, all right, and then I was like, all right, what? Because I thought we were leaving. I was like, hey, you want to ride home? And he was like, all right, and then he just like unbuttons, he gets his belt off and just drops his pants, and I was like, oh, all right.
Headlights shining.
No, there was no lights. It was actually by Megan. It was right by Megan.
Angels came down, blowing trumpets.
Dude, I thought it was in my front yard.
No, it's not in your front yard.
Penis you've been waiting for.
That's hilarious.
Not in your front yard. This was at the bar.
No, because you thought about doing it that one time, and you got like halfway through to it, and because I was in the truck.
Oh,
And you're
yeah,
like,
he
look
wouldn't do
away,
it
look
because she
away,
was
and I
in
was
the
like,
truck.
okay, and I did. I genuinely like blocked
He wouldn't
all the
do
way
it.
the fuck up, and
He
then he
wouldn't
was
do it.
like, never mind.
I don't trust that bitch.
I
I don't fucking blame
mean, yeah, I don't blame
But
you.
if I was pee shy, I wouldn't do it either. But obviously I'm not.
What the fuck you mean pee? I peed in a urinal while she was peeing in the toilet.
That's true.
Her and I are friends.
Did you
Friends,
straight
friends.
like
She just,
Well, no.
she didn't have to squat very
Step
far because she's
brothers.
so fucking tall.
Stay over, Boney boy. Fucking leg up and just pee in the urinal.
No!
She squatted over it
Yeah,
and just
no.
bent forward.
We both had to go to the bathroom. The women's bathroom is full. So we're like, fuck it. Went into the men's. I was like, it's fine. I'll pee in the urinal. So I just saddled up and just hovered over the urinal. It was fine.
Checking out her form.
It's not hard.
Not yet.
But it's
Again.
gonna be.
Yeah.
Again.
Yeah.
That's why you're pitching a tent right now.
Don't worry about what's going on in this house. Not
Table stretch for rise. Let me hear. Oh my god.
Elephant.
All right.
It's an elephant trunk.
Ooh. Who's got something for who?
Next question. Green,
Anything green?
No.
Tell us about your home life, Julio.
Oh.
My home
You
life.
said home life.
Like home life here? Or?
No, like back in the day. I was sitting out with your punk ass.
No. What's your childhood trauma?
I can see it now already.
Oh, okay. So I don't know if it's like, to me, it was just natural to see things like violence. Like in Houston, you see things you probably shouldn't see at a very young age.
Facts.
Like I remember the time that we were so little, this crackhead lady and her pimp pulled up in our driveway because our lady was over there asking for a cup of sugar. For those of you who are not poor, you'll never know when someone comes over and asks you a cup of milk, a cup of flour, a cup of sugar, you know, Kool-Aid, whatever the fuck. So anyway, she come over and asked for a cup of sugar. So we was like, yeah, we got some sugar, you know, and we're outside playing, me and my little brothers.
Oh, it's melted.
Or not my little brother. Well, I didn't have a little brother, older brother. We were outside playing with our little cars, you know, little Hot Wheels, hot box cars as well. So, the pimp rolls up, and this dude, all red. I'm talking about the hat, the fedora hat, the suit, red as can be. The car, open up, the whole interior, red as can be. Yeah, well, you know the Kings, the Road Kings they have with the little white and black spots on it, had one of them on. I don't know if he's a bouncer, what he was for him, security guard, don't know. Big dude, Green Mile. Okay.
Muscle.
Muscle.
No, God. R.I.P.
Muscle.
Big boy.
Muscle man. He takes the robe off of him, and he's like, "Hey, baby." This bitch runs into our house, and he runs in after her. Instead of running in the kitchen, and she's taking our pots and shit and throwing it at him, gets one of our knives out of the drawer, cuts that motherfucker. I don't know if she stabbed him or cut him, but I know that mother was bleeding like a stuck pig. So the police show up, they arrest the big bouncer dude, they arrest the fucking pimp. You know, he's bleeding. Like, he just bleeding like a motherfucker. My parents put us in the van that we had, one of those Econoline vans. The big one, you have the little chess game and shit, the little thing. My brother cut his neck under that one time. It was, you know,
That's a different story.
So, you know, violence you see all the time. I watched the lady get beat with a pipe one time and ran over by her pimp. You know, it's just, you know, you see people fighting trees, you see people, I mean, just violence, you know.
Tell me about that shit.
Hey, you ain't gonna live in Houston to see that shit because I saw that shit
I
here.
would tell fucking New Booty's gonna come fuck that guy up. You know those are his friends. Shit.
So I'm like, that's kind of my childhood, was just the violence.
Old jacket.
And I mean, I've seen, God,
Cheese
so many
and
fights over dominoes.
No.
Dominoes,
Bones?
yeah, you know. So I mean, it just, that's what it was. It was normal to me. And so I moved to Kansas, and we went to the mall, and I was like, "Yo, why is there a leather jacket on the motorcycle with a helmet just sitting there?" I was like, "Why are so many cars unlocked?" It was just like it was like a culture shock to me. I was like, these people have no fucking clue, no clue how they get robbed. But I mean, my childhood was, to me, it was great. You know, we had little picnics. We used to eat the little Vedgas. For those who don't know what them are, little Vienna sausages, Spanish, little Vedgas, little dicks. That's what we call them.
You know what? I was gonna say something.
Yeah, but like us neighborhood kids, we all used to hang out and just drink and. You know, we didn't, like our Chuck E. Cheese, we never went to Chuck E. Cheese, we didn't have the money for Chuck, we had CC's Pizza.
Hey.
The Payless shoes.
Shout out.
The Payless shoes, you know,
Yeah.
for us three boys, it was like $10 for 3 pair, you know, shit like that. The flea market.
We all got sandals at the
The
same
flea
damn
market.
time.
Hey, the flea market, man, that was a trip, the
I'll
flea
still
market.
get Payless shoes. I don't know what you got.
The flea market is shit.
Sibling of friends
I
time for
just
you.
get free shit. I know people just get with
But
it.
the childhood was good, you know.
Okay, Robbie gets
My dad was always gone when I lived in Houston. He was always gone. He was here working.
Isn't that why you moved up here?
Yeah, we moved up here because he just was.
He
up
was
here
moving.
working.
He
Yeah.
was working here so much.
And I can't say some things because you know.
It's a podcast.
Well,
Fuck that.
This has to do with, you know, people who go to jail, so I can't say those
Oh.
things. This is snitching, is what that's called now.
Yeah, you're right. You look like a
Wait.
snitch.
You know,
That white side of you.
somebody
That
in-
white side.
Yeah, somebody in this room knows what snitching's like.
Yeah, they do.
Oh, here we go. I hit a button.
Not,
I'm talking
that
about
would-
you.
I know who the fuck you were talking about.
It's like a lot of squashes with the chocolate.
I know you should just say, we're good again. Oh, now we're back here. Now we're back
shit's
here.
Black or white crime.
I said we don't
What
care.
did I say about bipolar?
Yeah, childhood was good. You know, we were poor. It was whatever.
All right, what's your favorite childhood memory?
Childhood memory.
Favorite.
Oh God. It's probably when like people got hurt, like in pain, like.
Oh,
Good,
this
bro.
is
Like
so
a
realistic.
No, it's so funny though, cause like I remember one time we were riding our bikes.
I do watch fat people
And you know when like we had some ghetto, like our bikes are old, you know, we'd find parts and scooters, and just when scooters first came out.
Back in the day.
I remember scooters.
So we would find different parts and put them together, you know, change our bike tires when we go flat. But anyways, we used to ride on flat tires sometimes. Well, you know, the chain would come off and you'd be hauling ass. And when the chain fall, you know, and they had the metal fucking, where you put your feet? Foot pedals?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where do you put your feet?
Yeah. I was thinking pegs in my head. I was like, no, it's not the pegs.
No, your feet are the brakes, motherfucker.
No. Well, yeah. Well, when you rack yourself because the chain fell, bro, that's probably the best shit I've seen. Like, literally in the driveway, just eating rocks and shit. It was a good time.
I don't know.
One time we did have, we had dogs, right? We had a dog named Panther, Tiger.
Yeah, was it Rottweilers? Pitbull?
No.
How stereotypical.
No, Panther and Patch were German Shepherd mix. We found them in an abandoned house. Went into right next to my uncle's house. Abandoned house. We're like, hey, let's go to an abandoned house. You know, fuck knows what's in there.
Yeah,
Went
of
in there.
course. That's the white side of you.
This German Shepherd dog comes through. Like, there's a hole in the ceiling. Think the house is on fire. Don't know. All I know is when the dog came through and it was in the light, and I was like, "Oh shit! I seen this in a movie."
Black people ran.
So I was like, "Oh shit! We're gonna get fucked up. Like this dog's gonna attack us." No, she led us to her puppies. Like she knew she couldn't take care of them. They were in a closet in one of the rooms. Took us to them, and we just picked them up and took off. Like left. There's three dogs. Took them and left. Gave one to my uncle. Me and my brother kept one. Nick had a boxer. They didn't like Panther, she didn't like black people. Black dog, black German Shepherd. She bit Anthony. When Anthony was in there, like Miss Banks, she had the neighbor's lady, Miss Banks, old lady. She had puppies under her porch. So, you know, me, I can go look at them because, you know, Panther knows who we are. Well, guess what? Anthony's down in there and she starts growling. I'm like, Anthony, don't do it, man. She's going to bite you. Sure as shit. She chased after that motherfucker. He jumped in the air. She bit him all up his side, fucking arm and everything. I was like, oh shit.
Oh
shit.
I told you not to go in there.
Yeah, I was like, I told you.
You told him. That dog must have been abused by somebody then.
No.
Probably.
No, she was just really protective of us. Like, she never wore a leash. She would run to they had a little, like a convenience store. Like, go down the block, down this block, and then over here's a little convenience store in the corner. She would run to the store with my dad, sit outside the store, and wait for him to come out. Would not move, just sit there. Never trained her. Anything.
Obviously, unless a black person walked through, you're like, get back here, nigger.
I saw all of our eyes go.
Yeah, I don't like spookies around my
She was just a real protected dog. Like, she just knew who her owner was.
For white people.
Yeah. Half of him was okay.
She kind of liked him. Was kind of
In my hood, when I was growing up, we was the only ones of white descent and Hispanic. And then the other Hispanic people lived all the way down the block. There wasn't no other Mexicans or white people in that motherfucking neighborhood. Not a one. Not a one.
So then all the black people became a buffet for the dog? Like,
we had a pig too. We had a pig named Sally.
You said something about that before you had a pig.
So the pig.
Who the fuck owns a pig in the middle of fucking Houston?
So no, in the hood. So the pig was, her name was Sally. Big old fat pig, probably weighed about 300, 400 pounds. And one time the pig got loose from the backyard, and all the neighbors come running up, you know, knocking on the door. They're like, "Oh, your guys' pig is loose and it's fucking up. It's eating the dog." Like, it's just just being a bitch to the dogs, neighbors' dogs and shit. So we go try to chase it. I don't know if you know how fast pigs are. They fast. They really
I never tried to outrun a pig, so no.
Oh, they fast. You'll be quick.
Well, I mean, they are descendants of boars, so I
did, like, because she was dragging her fucking, like, we had her leashed up. She was dragging that motherfucker around. And
the whole house behind her.
Literally. They were all afraid. Like, I was like, well, y'all ain't gonna grab it? They're like, hell no, we ain't finna grab that motherfucker. It was a big pig. Man. I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yeah, we had a pig in Houston.
It's badass.
That's cool. I want to go.
Did it die?
No, we sold it.
Oh.
He got too big, just.
I was
That's
big
what I did
ate
now.
him after he died.
No, he got his bully.
Oh,
We're having Sally for breakfast.
We're gonna
That's how
Pop
one of my
belly?
cousins found out
Yeah,
his
we're
pig
gonna
died. Real life, that's how one of my cousins found out his pig died. Is his dad was like, yeah, it doesn't, whatever the pig's name was, taste great. And then he was like, oh, Dad, whatever, like, ha 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 ha.
Bacon.
No, yeah. And Lonnie was like, no, that's your pig. We butchered her. And he was like, what?
I would have vomited
Didn't
all over that fucking
didn't eat
table.
pork or anything for the longest time.
I had thrown the bloody leash.
I was
on
probably
the
like
table.
7. I think I was 7 when we had our pig.
Oh my
like 7 years
God.
old.
Fuck.
We're gonna go pig leg. The dad's ready to.
Like that fucking pig ate everything. Dog food,
Oh, I
it
believe
didn't
it,
matter.
yeah.
And it would just bully the dogs out of the way. Like, it didn't matter.
Pig feet.
Pig's like, bitch, I'll fuck you up. Bitch, I'm 300 pounds. You better back the fuck
Pig
up.
said, fuck around and find out.
Yeah. So, yeah. But that's the thing, too. It's this is, I mean, it's not a race thing, but black people don't fuck around with animals.
Fuck no.
They don't. If they sketch you, they're
Well,
like,
it's proven here
no.
now, folks.
They don't. They will not. They're like, no, hell no.
You want to touch my squirrel, nigga? Nah.
This is my pet raccoon. Come on.
Speaker of the people, he's got it.
Oh yeah, I can't wait for you.
That's not coming up.
What?
That's not coming
Fine.
up. Aim me.
Interview.
Hey,
Interview day.
all right.
Keep
What's the
fucking
next question we got here?
I've asked like 3. I mean, I don't really know. Yeah.
You ain't asked shit.
You want a serious one?
What's the serious
Well,
one?
I don't have one.
Oh.
Julio, tell the podcast how you lost your virginity.
Oh God.
Oh shit! Yeah,
Oh.
that's a good one.
So one of them little drunken nights.
Oh, yeah?
This
How old
was.
were you?
Oh
That's
God.
wild.
Yeah!
13.
This was. This was summer of 8th grade going into freshman year. I think.
13, 14 years old.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, well, what's wrong with
Yeah,
that?
that's fine. How old were they?
Her.
Oh,
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, I'm like, okay.
I don't like the long pause. How old is she?
Same age as me. So.
Oh, okay. Okay. I was just curious.
We're actually.
Because she was like older.
I'm not gonna say her name.
That's fine.
Why
Okay,
not?
okay, yeah. I was gonna
Why
say
not?
her name. Huh?
Why not?
Why not, Blake?
We're open books.
Oh, we're
Does she
open.
fucking
No.
listen to the
That's a lie.
podcast?
That's
Yeah.
a fucking lie.
Ah, we're open books. I heard it first. But no, it was just, I mean, it wasn't anything like, oh my God, this is the best sex I've ever had. I mean, it's,
Well,
Obviously, it's your first one.
yeah, I mean, it's just,
where was it?
And were you by yourself?
Obviously.
obviously I was by myself.
I don't know. Because I heard otherwise, but whatever.
Well, you heard otherwise.
Yeah.
What'd you hear?
What did you
I
hear?
heard that he lost his virginity at the same time with somebody else.
Oh no.
Ew.
Well, were you in the same room as somebody?
No.
As somebody?
Like, they both lost their virginity to the same person in the same night.
What?
That's not how that.
I don't
I know what you're talking about. He made that shit up.
Oh, that's
What?
Yeah.
disappointing. I'm so
Who
good.
made what up?
You said that to Blake like a couple of fucking weekends ago. It was like a month ago maybe.
But
And you were fucking with him because he walked out and you were talking about it to somebody else.
And
And
I
you're
was
like, you fucked who? And then he told you he was never going to do the podcast again.
what?
This was you. You told me this because I didn't go out with you. You were talking outside.
To Blake?
No, to somebody else, and Blake walked out, and you're like, and you were talking about this first time, but you're like, and I fucked blah blah blah, and Blake was like, you fucked who?
Was I talking to someone?
I
Yes,
think you're talking to Jenny and
Marshall.
Marsh. No, not Marshall.
Jake?
Marshall wasn't there. Jake.
Okay, it was just Jake outside.
No, we were inside.
No, but Jenny wasn't there.
Okay.
Jenny wasn't there.
Okay.
No. The Jenny wasn't.
But anyway,
But the
he-
person that I said, he's like, hey, I've been trying to get with this girl.
I
and
know,
was like,
yeah.
Oh yeah, I've already fucked her.
Yeah, and then
But
Blake took it as an assumption as that you had just done it, like you had cheated on me.
Oh god.
So he was so pissed. Yeah, he was so pissed. He was like, "Fuck you! I'm never doing the fucking podcast again." Blah blah blah. Because he thought you were like, "I just fucked this bitch," not
No.
as in like fucking 30 fucking years
No,
ago. I
'cause
fucked
Jake-
this girl.
Yeah, no, Jake was like, he
I'm sorry,
gave
I
me
should-
props for it. He was
40
like,
years
hey man, I
ago.
give you props for it. And I was like, Yeah, like it is what it is. But I was like, cool, like do you?
It was
man.
13, thanks.
Do you,
20 years ago?
no. This was not. This is
Oh, I was
not
like-
the girl. This is not the girl he was talking about. Like, it's not the girl.
No, that's the name I heard when you told
No.
the story.
No. This is somebody else. This is like 5 years ago, 6 years ago.
I forgot fucking Julio was a hoe. After he got
Well,
out of his fucking
You know,
high school
whatever,
relationship.
whatever, you know, Jesus
So
Christ.
speaking of your hoish,
Oh God damn it!
speaking of, who's your best blowjob? Who's giving you the best blowjob? Because I know it wasn't Brace Face over here.
She doesn't have braces.
I know. I just wanted to use it.
He has so many screenshots of me on his phone with braces. Because he's a fucking pedo.
Oh,
Right.
Blake. Oh, when you were younger, you had braces.
Yeah.
Oh.
Not until I
Oh,
was
you
a
didn't
junior in
know?
high school.
Oh, I do
See,
now.
that's why I'm the best friend and you ain't shit.
Favoritism.
Facts. She better favor me over you, cause I'll fuck you up. She doesn't.
I'll be fucking.
Just accept your Valentine's.
So anyway, answer your
Day
question. You think you thought I forgot?
Oh no,
Nah.
the best blowjob. Well, there was one girl. That's all she did was just head the entire time, and I was just like, "What the fuck is going on here?" Like, I'm trying to get it in. She was like, "Nah, motherfucker." Nope. Trying to pull it out of her mouth. Nope. Just go. And I was like, "Well, fuck. I guess this is how it's going." And like, yeah, I guess you're running the show. Like, yeah, that was probably.
Right, but you didn't tell me.
I'm not gonna tell you the name.
Give me some initials.
No. No.
Do they listen to the podcast?
I don't know. Doubt it.
I doubt it, but I
We only have like 3 people actually listen to it.
Sprinkle the name in.
We have a lot of
No.
subscribers,
No, not sprinkling.
But I don't think anybody actually listens to it all the way through, except for Ashley. Ashley does.
Kirsten does.
Who? Ashley.
so. As in,
JT's Ashley. Yeah.
Ashley Rowe listens.
Yeah,
to
she
it?
listens to it. By the way, hey Ashley!
Ashley!
that's my girl.
And Kirsten, thanks for the chocolates.
Oh, those are delicious, by the way, babe.
Lindor?
So, yeah.
Mine was delicious. I ate it all.
He
He
gave
did
it to
eat
Bree.
it. And now fucking Cop's
Cheers.
holding it.
Yeah, I know.
No,
He
he
tried
gave it
to.
to Bree.
Oh, did you actually eat it? I was like,
No, I ate his, but then he tried to give
I
me
was
tabs, and I was
like-
like, I have some at home.
I didn't get off like either. Like I was just.
See,
oh,
I
so-
can't, like, I don't know, maybe it's just because I haven't found somebody good enough to get me off on a blowjob, but I just can't. I just fucking can't. It's
She
just
said
like,
it was just going.
Speaking
Yeah,
of-
that's what it was.
Oh,
I was
yeah.
like, well, goddamn, like I want to have some
Of
fun.
You know Brian Hall? Brian Hall and Unicorn?
Okay, wait, hold on, wait.
What are you about to spill?
No,
What's
hold
up?
up, wait a minute, Bree. We don't want no drama.
Well,
We don't want no drama, Bree. No
He
names.
only listens to it
Oh.
for somebody else's behalf,
well,
so don't worry about it.
motherfucking
I mean,
thing.
honestly.
Oh god.
Alright, well, so
All the shade. I know that.
Drama.
I heard this
Oh, I thought it was.
through somebody
L,
else.
L, L, L.
So I don't know how true it is, but I heard through somebody else that Unicorn and Brian Hall were together.
Full fucking name, bitch. God damn.
Oh.
So you put a social up.
If you know who he is, you know who he is.
The 90s
We'll
looks.
see. We'll see if we can edit the name out.
We can explicit that.
So. And
So
unicorn.
30, around 30, somewhere between 32 minutes and 33 minutes.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, so the guy that's lost in the 90s with some tribal tattoos.
Facts. Backstreet's back, alright!
And Unicorn,
Okay.
apparently she was just going to slobber downtown.
Oh, that's.
Yeah.
Finish the fucking story. I want to hear it, goddamn.
Well, apparently she couldn't get Brian off. He was like, she was down there forever. Thought she was the fucking best. Nothing. Am I wrong?
She ain't asking me,
You
ho.
know I want with the rest of the information.
Hey, beer.
I'm just gonna say not,
Baby.
Yeah.
not coachable.
Not cool.
Oh, yeah, you told me that. That's what that was.
Really came in on that
Can I get something a little stronger than a beer?
Can I get, why don't you bring us a couple of shots?
I just want a
don't
beer.
have shot glasses, you
I
know
just
that.
want a
No,
beer.
it's fine. There aren't
I do.
many shot bottles.
Just
So.
wait till we move in.
I will pause it. How about that?
Yeah.
Fucking helpful.
We're back.
All right.
Alright, those were your questions, Kyle? What do you got?
Yeah, that'd be a question.
Oh, do the shot real quick. Yeah.
We're doing a shot of Jim Beam apple.
There's plenty more different ones.
You know your fat ass can't fucking drink.
Lord.
I heard that.
Why do I keep buying those? They're disgusting.
I don't know.
Do you?
Alright, what you got?
Julio, you ever have a gay moment?
A gay moment. What do you
Yeah,
mean?
like another dude.
Lies.
Do I want no? I guess
discussed this
naked
off
man
down
and you would
knees.
Probably
probably.
the gayest
Yeah.
moment, yeah. I feel
And
that.
you naked man and me is
That was
probably
probably the
the
gayest
moment.
moment, yeah. For me too.
Yeah.
Well, besides kiss.
So what's the second one?
Alright, so the third one. That was
The
the second
second.
one. The second one was do you want to?
Oh.
That was the question.
Oh, okay, well.
They were linked together.
Oh.
Third one was
sly ass.
who's your top 5?
Top 5 what?
I not understand why she
women you
called you
wanna
fat. Fuck.
Oh, my top 5 women like celebrities?
In town.
Oh, in town.
In town.
Oh, I'm sorry, I got fucking Michelle.
Number one.
Okay.
Michelle. Yeah.
Welcome Ella to the podcast.
Number 2.
My fat baby. Yeah, I
Who
hope you
would I
trim my
fuck
nails.
as number 2?
Ooh, yeah, she needs to go bad.
God, this is a trap.
I have
I mean, I feel like
This
it's
is
Alright,
trap.
so what was the question?
It's not a trap, boo boo. You can
top
answer it.
5 women he wants to fuck here in town. Michelle's
Ooh.
number 1.
obviously.
Oh, fuck that. No.
Number 2.
Fuck that. Other than Michelle, because he's already fucking her and fucking her.
Well, that's why she's number 1.
Fuck that. Only number 1 she is mine, not yours.
What? But you're not.
Boo boo,
Fucking yeah, I know.
It's not a trap. Answer the fucking question. I ain't gonna
I
give about
said
her.
Michelle, number 1.
No. Not acceptable.
Why
You
not?
didn't.
Not
This is not
acceptable.
your
You
top
didn't
5.
ask the question with stipulations. He gets to answer how he
I
wants.
mean,
Fuck
I
that.
asked the question. So
There's no
that's-
stipulations.
Yeah,
top-
there's no
And
stipulations.
I go Caitlyn, so.
Yeah.
Top 5.
1.
Never.
Michelle.
Sorry,
Have
fuck
it.
Only
it.
because
Number 2.
Already fucking.
Number 2.
Fuck that bullshit.
This is rough because I'm like just in town. I'm like,
I mean, like, people that come
I'm gonna be
around
honest.
here. They
People
might
we
live-
know.
Yeah, they might live out of town or
I
whatever.
won't be
You know,
honest.
whatever.
people we know.
Knife hands.
Don't put me on that list. I don't want to be on that list.
God, this is gonna be weird. Thinking about it, I'm
He's
like,
scared.
I like
He's scared.
weird.
oh, you like weird?
He's
Okay,
scared.
we'll do.
Maggie.
James' sister.
No, I don't know James' sister. Blake does, but I don't.
I do know her, yes, for a fact.
So number 2, we'll do. This is no particular order. I'm just gonna start listing names
Uh-huh.
off. Okay,
Alright, go on.
No, it's definitely a specific order.
it's not specific order.
Continue.
We'll do. I'm trying to think of the 4th one, 5th one.
Boo boo, just name.
Ray.
No.
Cool.
Dibs.
All right, we'll do for Cobb. We'll do Alex. For Blake, we'll.
Wait,
do-
whoa.
Hold on, no. This is, I'm taking because that's his boo thing. Now I'm thinking about your boo thing. I'm trying to remember that redhead girl's
Tread
name.
light. Oh,
No,
Laura.
but I,
Oh, that is a fine bitch. Mm.
what was her name?
Laura.
But it's got to be from here. Is she from here?
No,
She's
she lives in Texas.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
Oh, you lived in Texas.
Well,
so
oh,
it's
We know who she is, so
Okay.
we'll allow it.
Don't do it.
Happy.
No, we can't do that.
She took him off the list.
I
anyway.
did because he slammed his phone down like a white boy.
Oh my God! Yes,
Kyle
You guys seen
Jr.,
it.
what's
You
up?
guys seen it.
It was wild.
Okay, we'll do Bree and then Michelle.
I told you on the list.
Michelle's
I
number one.
I'll be
told
on
you.
the list.
The other Michelle.
Oh,
Show me
opposite.
tits. Show me
Yeah,
tits.
Michelle.
No, no, no.
Show me tits.
I'm not showing them.
You guys want to see some titties?
Rachel's
Because
seen it.
I already want them to have a little lesbian action thing.
That's fair. That's fair.
Michelle, I
I'm there.
Well, you gotta see a little fucking preview of Michelle and Mama fucking 69 action
That's
last
true.
night.
That's true.
yeah, I did. I was kind of excited because I was standing there like, oh.
I know, I can
yes,
hear you.
Man.
Between Michelle's thighs, I can
Yes,
hear you.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am. I was like, Michelle is really getting down like this.
I really hate that I was an emotional
I've been
state.
in her
Hey, I was like, because they were looking for you, and I was like, he
True
left.
friends. True friends looking out for you.
Yeah.
Justin really wanted to make out with you.
He did.
You know what? I'd kiss Dustin. Fuck it. You know, I've kissed fucking Cobb. Ew.
Steven.
Steven.
So you
Several.
can't
I
deny
like
us
how
on
I
the
got the
podcast.
you.
You what?
I like how I got the you instead of Steven.
Well, maybe Steven's a
No,
better
it was
kisser.
an eel to him.
No,
Not
it's
to
not
you.
to me. 'Cause
Is Steven
we
a
never
better
made
kisser
out.
than Cobb?
We never made out.
I mean,
I
we,
mean-
we never made out.
You just kidding.
No, we've kissed, but yeah. Steven tries to make out with me. Like,
You did make out. What do you mean try? You guys did.
right?
It's
So
on
like,
camera.
You
Okay.
grabbed his
So
head
for
and was
me,
like,
for me, it'd be better because it's better for that Cobb's better
Because I ain't trying to make out.
yeah, right. Like it's
That's
more
how
of
I
a
shove my
fucking
tongue
cock,
down your
you know.
throat.
Where Steven's like,
Steven's got some pillows for fucking lips, though.
This is true.
look at him. He's like, look, thinking about it.
I
He's
didn't
like,
know that.
So, have
ah.
you seen how big those bitches
Well,
are?
I've never kissed. Yeah, actually.
When Max kissed,
Well, no, we did make out on the party bus.
Actually, we both
We
had our
did.
masks in the liquor store. He's like, I was like,
I was grinning here, and he was like, "Come
I
here."
did
And I was like,
it to her first, and she's like, "Get away from me!" And then I thought you were gonna do the same thing.
I saw his
You
fucking.
did not.
I saw his fucking eyes. And I was like,
Oh, okay,
beer
so
and a bottle of whiskey. I was like,
that's the only good thing about
Was it
COVID.
strawberry wine?
I've learned a little bit more about myself now.
what?
So that's the only good thing about COVID, is I've learned a little bit more about myself now.
Would you like men?
No,
Are you gonna take a drink for that?
no, but
You've been throwing
no,
your
because
berries.
the I didn't hit you in the throat. I didn't hit you in the throat. No, but like, okay, so that night when I fucking drunk and was like, come here, budget, with your mask on, I was like, I like that. I was like, oh man, that shit got me hot. Granted, it's
it was
probably because it's
she
been a
was
while,
screaming,
but
going,
it
and then,
did,
like,
it did
your
something
lips
for
are
me.
vibrating.
It did something for me. I was like, oh my god, okay.
So
Well,
Blake is a
What
raver.
doesn't do something for you?
You got fucking
This is
hard
not my
off a box
interview,
of
Julie.
chocolate.
Don't worry. The questions are piling up.
What doesn't do shit for me?
Oh, don't worry. This is not your
It's not yours.
Yeah.
We'll sit
Lulu,
down
what's
with
your
you.
biggest
You hear
turn
that?
on?
You hear that broad
My
chest?
biggest turn on?
Yeah.
That's a good
Them
question.
titties.
My
Ooh,
titties?
I love the titties.
Why just
These ones?
Ooh.
I was like, everybody's like, I'm looking at the camera because I can't see it. Hey!
Their faces? Priceless.
I don't even see their faces. I'm looking at your titties. I'm like,
Bruh,
shit.
you and me both. I was like, on the podcast.
If it's for the podcast, it's for the podcast.
Oh, shit, I mean,
That brings
Simon
up.
got his in.
What do you mean? What?
So we all doing shirtless shots then?
Shirley shots.
Breathe.
Yes.
I ain't got a tank top on.
Bree's like, no titties. No titties.
Rachel's already seen him. Apparently, I got fucked up on Friday. Well, I got fucked
What?
up on Friday. Apparently, I was flashing everybody my titties.
Can we rate this TV mature before we take these shots?
I
We will
mean,
get kicked off of YouTube.
yeah, we were trying to.
We should post this one on RedTube. Fuck.
OnlyFans!
Yeah.
OnlyFans.
By the way, Bree's gonna start an OnlyFans account, so get on there. Cause she needs some fucking money. I'm
Well, that's true. I just bought a new car.
She got a new car, she's gonna start paying rent.
If you're into
April,
feet and peanut butter and jelly,
You want to see me mow down some peanut butter and jellies? I got you.
and I promise you, if you're into bananas, she's gonna squish them with her feet like this.
Did she say with her feet?
Yeah.
With her feet.
Oh my
Like a
Have
monkey.
you, like, tingers?
Now her fingers with her fucking
Oh my
fingers.
My toes are not that long. God.
Show the podcast how long your toes are.
I'm not doing that for free. There's gonna be some weirdos out there and be like, oh, toes.
I'll pay you $5.
With what money?
I'll do
I have to
one
break
pull
this
the
20.
other.
She's like, I'll take the two.
Okay. Questions for Julio.
What's the
you're right,
question? What's the question?
We're like
Oh, I
crazy
thought
squirrels.
Cobb
All
had
right, all right.
I'm just trying to get it back.
Oh, get it back. He's reeling us back in.
All right, you're right. Somebody has to.
Bree, you got
By the way,
anything?
you don't talk enough on the podcast. Didn't somebody tell you? Ashley told you that. She
Yeah,
said you
she
need to
did
speak
tell me
more
that.
on the podcast.
Who said that?
Ashley, bro.
Oh, she did?
Yeah.
She's like,
Yeah,
you're very quiet.
You are kind of quiet.
Except for
Don't
when you're
drink a
fucked
lot.
up.
Yeah.
Like last week.
Last
Our
week,
podcast,
yes.
You were
Yeah.
fucking talkative as shit.
And he was a savage.
I know,
Start
you-
drinking.
He was fucked up when he woke up. That's what happened.
That's what happened. He was
we
so fucked
went
up.
and got him
Still
at 11
drunk.
o'clock when we were supposed to start podcasting. He was like, I'm
Smash.
so drunk.
Still fucked up, yeah.
He got here. That was the first line of the podcast. He's like, I'm so fucked up. And then we're rolling. He was like, ah!
I got a solid question, though.
Solid. Let's hear it.
Well, like, honestly, if you had the opportunity, what would you be doing with your life right now? Like, what is your, like, biggest dream? What would you be doing with your life instead of working where you're working?
Oh, man.
Because I don't think that's your
I
dream
would
life.
be in the Lord of the Rings TV show.
Nice.
I would also be traveling.
Okay.
Traveling where?
Wait.
Like around the world or just...
My number one place I want to go in the world is I want to go to New Zealand.
It was on our list.
New
Visit the
Zealand.
Hobbit holes.
I just want to go to New Zealand. I've always
That's
loved
fair.
New Zealand. I was like, that's a cool place to go look at. You know, go do
And they're
stuff.
COVID free.
Also, I'd like
Wonder
to
what
go
that's like.
to.
Let's move to New
I'm not a big fan of Australia. Nothing against Australia. I'm just like, you know.
I'd like to go.
I'm not trying to fuck around with
A
kangaroos.
dingo ate my baby!
I'm not trying
want
to
to fight
get.
You will die.
No, I think it'd be pretty cool to go and
Kick
see
me in
shit,
the
but
face.
I'm just like,
Dead.
yeah, it's too far away from me.
Why
I
is
do
that?
want to go to Japan.
Fuck yes!
I want to go in the little
We're going.
hotels, the little cubicle things.
Oh, where you just crawl in, you just
yeah,
fucking
just sleep in a
sleep.
little thing. I'm like, this is so cool.
I want to travel and eat.
hotel.
Because they also have vending machines like they don't have anywhere in the world. Like they have like
Yeah.
Bento boxes.
they make you food. Like you like, hey, I want number
Make your fucking
B2.
business.
B2
Yeah.
come out. You get the hot noodle with the shrimp. You know, the cocoa butter, whatever.
Yeah.
It'd be cool as shit. They have a lot of.
Shit for ways.
I fucking knew it!
I expected it from him.
I knew it was gonna fucking come up.
Go punch him.
No, but I think it'd be cool to go to Japan.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Japan would be shit.
Moving on.
Go to Tokyo.
Ask him
At
something.
least Tokyo for a day.
Well, Julio, what attracts you to the show?
Nothing.
Big titties.
Oh.
Big titties.
I'm still with you. I'm
No,
still
I
with
think
you.
that she's like she's like just you know, sensitive, but also she's like an alpha female. An alpha.
She's an alpha bitch, but she's
No, she's
Independent.
Just,
Like I don't
she's
have
just
to
a
like.
bitch, not alphabet. She's just.
I don't. I don't have to like. Oh
Listen,
God.
hoe.
Be attached to the hip the entire time. Like,
facts.
I want to go do something, and I go do something. She wants to go do
Yeah.
something.
You know, and
I
I
guess you don't know what
The
that's like, huh?
independency of
I
it.
respect that fact about Roger. Like she knows.
Like, okay, he's not with me. What the fuck ever. He's
She
doing his
don't-
own
she
thing.
don't
I'm doing
give a
my own
fuck.
thing. It's cool.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Not up your ass.
See,
Going on dates with Bree, going on a date with Cobb.
that was Julio going on dates with other
Right.
people, not me.
Michelle doesn't go on dates with me.
I go
You
on
go on
dates
dates
with
with
Blake
Blake.
than I do with anybody else.
Yeah.
And
We hang
Steven.
out a lot.
And Steven.
Favorite team.
And Steven. Actually, speaking
And
of,
Steven.
Steven and I have dinner dates for next weekend.
See what I'm saying? I just found out.
But we just
You
planned
know,
it. He just texted me
Michelle's
earlier.
never
Michelle
had
and
a
I.
dinner date.
What?
Yeah, Michelle's never had a dinner date.
Michelle and I.
No, maybe
Yeah,
not.
we have.
When?
I took you out for your birthday.
Neverary. That's when.
Just because you
Yeah.
drink.
It was just you and I. We went to Barleycorns, but
I thought Fro joined
Wait,
us.
what?
he did. But it was supposed to be just us, and he showed up, and we're like, oh, you can come eat with us.
No, I thought Fro joined us.
So suddenly
But I
he's
thought
lying
you guys are
on
supposed
the
to go.
podcast.
That's one with you guys.
Well, actually, we did for his birthday, and then Mike showed
On the
up,
podcast. Speak.
his best friend.
I'm
Yeah,
listening.
right. I know. ATL.
I mean,
ATL, yep.
We've been on a date. A Valentine's.
y'all were
You're like,
supposed to
fuck
go. No,
Valentine's.
y'all.
Yeah, we did. Yeah,
Y'all were
yes, that was
supposed to
last
go on a
year.
date.
Majority.
Oh yeah, no, we were.
We were supposed to go bowling together. That was like 3 weeks ago. We never went.
You're like, so we were supposed to go bowling, and I was like,
Oh, I forgot about it. He reminded me that we were supposed
me
to
too.
have a
I was
date.
like, we
I
were
was
what?
like, aren't you guys supposed to go bowling? She was like,
That's why I mean.
No, but you remind me on Saturday. She was
Yeah,
like, you're
that's
supposed to do it last night. I was like,
Yeah, no. And then you said something, and I was like,
Serious,
oh.
like it's serious.
There's
Yeah.
no love there. There's
but
no
we gotta
love
do
there.
it. We gotta do it. That'd be fun.
That would be
We
fun.
need to do another Gals Day.
Yeah.
Look at them two like,
Both of-
How are you
what?
gonna be
Both
mad?
them pissed.
Every Sunday, family dinner.
Did I say I was mad?
I saw it in the eyes. Your contacts can't hide everything.
Just because they dry doesn't mean they don't lie.
I likes that. Just because they're dry doesn't mean they don't lie. I likes that. I likes that. slept in them, but fuck it.
Oh my god.
Alright, back to your
What do you
question.
got? What do you got?
It's not serious at all. But gun to your head, if you had to choose, somebody's like, hey,
It's not serious at all.
It's not even
Gun to
good
your
to your
head.
head.
Right, I was like, that's
You know what?
seems
Cool, let it go.
contradictory.
Gun to my
That's
head.
great
What's
options.
up?
It's starting off good.
yeah,
so
no,
far.
gun to your head. If somebody was like, hey, you're either going to lose an arm or you're going to lose a leg, you get to choose which one, obviously. And you get to choose right or left. What are you choosing?
Ooh.
And why?
Ooh.
No, I got a better one.
Feels me hands down.
Hold up.
I got
Answer
a-
that and then
I would choose my right leg
why?
Why you right?
because I use my left leg to do everything.
Really? Drive?
Everything.
Like kick and stuff. Like it's always the left leg, it's never the right leg.
What's
When
what
I
are you kicking?
when I kick a football or kick a soccer ball or anything like that, it's always been the left leg.
Really?
I'm right-handed.
I better say, aren't you right-hand dominant?
Right-handed.
Yeah.
He's left-legged.
I
I
use
mean,
my
you
left leg.
can drive with your left leg, but I'd cut off my left leg.
I cut off my right
So,
I get that too.
with that question, I have a better one.
leg. Gun to
Hey,
my
we
head.
need to talk
Gun to
more.
my head.
Gun
That's
to
a
your
dumb
head.
question. Fuck
Gun-
your shit.
No, I wouldn't say it was dumb.
I just have something better.
Gun to your head. Of
Of
the people in this room,
Okay.
if they told you you had to sacrifice one person, who would it be?
You.
Thank God. Okay. Good to know. Because it would be you first for me. I'm like, fuck him. Yep.
For what?
No, so like,
Can we just drop Julio for a second? Gun to your head, who would it be?
you know what?
Wait,
I'm
are you
just
talking about
taking it.
between you and him?
No, everybody.
Everybody in the room.
Everybody in the room.
It's cool. I'll take it. 'Cause everybody's
Bree knows it was her because it's the newest friendship. It was you. Years of longevity.
All right,
It
Bree.
is.
Bree, who you gun to your head? Who's it gonna be?
Oh.
It's Cobb, for sure.
No.
It's probably Blake.
Yeah, for sure.
Well, at the moment in time, Blake did upset me.
What if it wasn't the moment in time?
Well, right now it is. It's in the headspace I'm in.
Okay.
But I don't know.
I've been sacrificed by 2 motherfuckers.
It wasn't me. Remember
You know
this?
Hollywood. You know how Hollywood worked.
Cobb.
I've died.
Oh damn.
Oh, wow.
That is an
Sacrifice
option.
Wow.
like a true
Nice.
champion.
No, that was not an option.
No,
Not
yeah,
everybody
gun
in
to
this
your
room.
head. Who you
Gun
gonna
to your
sacrifice
head.
when you're gonna die? I would die.
I mean,
Cobb is the only true friend in this motherfucking room.
Hey,
That's not true. We are all honest about our opinions.
That's true.
I love
Blake
Blake.
would kill me, you ain't
So,
gotta ask
I
Blake.
would Bree. She'd probably be the one that I would choose if
You
I
ain't gotta
was
ask
going to
him.
die. But I would
You just
choose
said you
that.
chose me.
No, I'm just saying you would be the one if I had to pick.
He would
Like,
save
yeah.
you over all of us.
What?
No, I
Oh.
would kill
her.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm the
Kill.
newest homie in this place.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be the one that dies.
So
That's why I said
Bree
I was like,
Blaker
But
too.
I would choose death, so
Yeah.
it's okay.
You get that?
You're
We're like Romeo and Juliet.
no, in the no, you guys are in every
Give me the
movie.
poison.
The
Is it
female
you two too
is
then?
running
Is it the same
like
scenario?
on the screen.
So you're picking
The
a
movie,
or do we need
any
to
movie, like the female's like, oh, I'm running like.
No, you know, I would never do both.
That's
That's
He's
me.
gonna fuck my best friend
He's
for
the black
tomorrow.
guy, so
He already got his.
Yeah.
Time for somebody else.
Yeah,
Like,
no,
if it was a movie, we'd be the first 2 motherfuckers to die. One because
Duh, I'm black.
You're black. And I'm a dumb white person.
Let's go check it out.
Hey
Bye
guys.
from this.
See you at the end of the movie.
That's
Julio.
incorrect because I definitely did.
If
super
you
fucking
trip,
hard on my
I
hand
ain't
not
stopping.
trip out.
I'll see you at the end of the movie.
Yeah.
It's been nice.
See you at the end of the movie.
See you in the credits.
I got ate by a motherfucking shark.
Oh my god.
Well, at least.
Swore an oath that one.
So it was supposed to be mostly about Julio, but now you know a little bit more about
Yeah,
us.
that's fine. I'm sorry.
That's what happened to me.
Someone's gotta die.
Gold. That question was too gold.
I know, that's what I said. Like, I
Someone's
couldn't.
got to
I
die.
was like, that's why I was like, I got a better one. I got a better one. Yes.
Alright, if you could eat one type of food for the rest of your life.
Tacos.
Yeah.
Of course! Of fucking course, you goddamn Mexican!
It's like,
Hey,
Why not quesadillas? Fuck a taco!
really? Really? What's yours? Chicken?
ooh.
Of course! You guys
Why you calling me out, bitch? Why you being racist?
chicken quesadillas?
You might as well just tell me to go pick cotton. Shit, ho.
I'll help you. I got rough ass baby.
He told me earlier he was gonna go pick cotton for fucking.
He watches it.
Never mind.
He watches
Never
it. He
mind.
watches it.
That's it.
Is it for Brian Hall?
Ah!
No? Oh.
It's already out there.
I trying to do it.
Off the air.
All right. Gotcha.
Let's go.
Oh gosh.
It's like I gotta take cotton for it. I'm like,
I'll tell you after the
I wanna know so
podcast.
bad.
I'll tell you after the podcast.
Okay. All right.
Any
All
more
right.
questions?
Ooh.
We got time.
What's your biggest fear?
Ooh.
My biggest
Blake.
fear.
Dragons. Every fucking podcast.
That's a
The wall is
karma.
behind
That's
you.
a karma.
Yeah. Probably.
Instant karma.
Get him a pillow.
I just sort of.
Tape something back there.
I would say like my biggest fear would be because I always have this thing in my head where I feel like I'm the one who never gets hurt in like bad situations. I'm always the one that walks away like, oh, I'm fine.
Pretty sure Michelle would take your heart with her if she wanted to. Just go
Damn.
But
Good.
I always walk away still. I'm not, you know.
Hey, for reference, Julio's been in a lot of car accidents, a lot of rollovers, a lot of crashes,
Yeah.
and he walks away unscathed. But
That's why Cameron's like, these motherfuckers got 9 lives. Like, that's what he tells me.
he only got like 2 left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got like 5 or something left. I don't
Yeah.
keep track. And when it comes, it comes. But no, I just
So
everyone always
somebody's
gets hurt.
gonna fucking die,
Yeah,
and
everyone.
you're
I always
gonna
think
be
someone's
fine.
gonna get hurt, and I'm just gonna be the one that's like, yeah, nothing happened to me. Got a couple
Fuck
scratches.
those.
That's what survivor's remorse. You
Yeah.
have the fear of
That's a
survivor's
real
remorse.
thing. That's a real
Yeah,
thing.
because like when we got in our wreck and we got T-boned, like, you look at it and you're like, oh, this truck is coming, like it's about to plow
I
the
got
fuck
two
out of
on my
us.
side.
So Marshall's there. Marshall ducks into it like he was gonna stop the truck or something. So we get pushed all the way.
Big man syndrome.
Suddenly my superpower's gonna kick in right now.
So
Superhero!
so Marshall
Love you, Marshall.
when like
That
you
real man.
stop moving and everything kind of slows down and you're like, fuck. And I look down and he is bleeding over me. Like his head is right here, just over my thighs, just shaking. And he's just bleeding. So I'm like, oh shit. So I thought he was dead. I immediately thought he was dead. I was like,
No.
So Mark, I grab him because he started to fold over. Like he lost the wind and he was just like folding over. I grab him by his shoulder. I pull him back. And I was like, get the fuck out of the truck now. I was like, get the fuck out. And I was like trying to shove him out. The door was the truck had bent. So
It was like wet shut.
the guy came across the road, opened the door. Mark got out. I got out. Immediately, I was like, I'm fucking dizzy as fuck.
That's dangerous if you move somebody. I mean, because like you don't know what's happening to their spine.
No,
Like, they can-
Marshall broke his back, both his hips.
He didn't move Marshall, he moved Mark.
Mark
But
Yeah,
broke
he
his
didn't
rib.
know the damage that was going on
The-
with
the
Marshall.
adrenaline was
Marshall
running,
Marshall
like-
stopped it with his body, so.
Hey, you know, kind
Superhero
of.
strength.
So, Mark broke his ribs. His spleen was like a grate, so he couldn't carry anything. Otherwise,
That's
it
my
would blow up. It would just
It's
burst.
Sarah.
So, and then Parker was in the back, broke his back, and I just nothing. Like my hip hurt like a motherfucker. I couldn't put my own shoes on. I couldn't dress myself. I couldn't bend over without help. Like I had to get
What was
up,
that unknown number?
wake up, get help.
Unsaved.
Get dressed, stand up. I had to have help. To sit down, I had to have help. The doctor's like, you just have a bruised bone. That's it. No
Sounds
nothing
awful.
broke. Just
Because you're big bone, motherfucker.
no. I was like, that's what happens when you put a bowling ball in between 2 ping pong balls.
I mean,
okay.
Look at fucking Marshall and Mark. Beanstalks.
So like the one time I did roll, I rolled the SUV on my hand, didn't break nothing. Walked to somebody's house.
Excuse me, I'm sorry. Let's rewind. You did what?
I rolled an SUV
You rolled an SUV
on my hand.
on your hand. So a whole SUV
Yes.
rolled over your hand.
Okay, this is what
Yeah,
happened.
it could have been hanging outside
So-
the window and just
Going right, and I realized I was tipping. It was a slow roll, only on
Okay.
the side. I realized I was tipping. I put my hand on the window to move away from the ground. Busted out the window before I even hit the ground. Looked, boom, hit the ground. Fucking
Whole car.
SUV. I watched. Hits my hand, bounces up a little bit, pull the hand out, hits the ground, stops. Look at my hand.
Okay.
There's a little chunk missing out right there.
That's it.
So the SUV landed like this, so these fingers are all like black and shit. And it was just, yeah. So
You just don't want him to be black.
I like how you cried out that.
Immediately.
So
Bullshit.
I walk to someone's house, like knock on the door. Hey, we're on the vehicle. I need help. Like I'm bleeding. And they're like, they're surprised the dog's in attack. I was like, well, me and dogs are homies, so you know.
Because he is a dog.
Yeah, so
Break up with this motherfucker.
So-
Shit.
When you're allowing dogs,
So-
it's meant to get pleased.
the other time
That's my intro.
we rolled, I was with I was with 3 other people. I was in the back.
Yeah.
And we're going around this corner, and we were going a little too fast on a 90-degree turn, and I was like, "Yo, this is a 90-degree turn. We're going way too fast. I can feel it." He's like, "Motherfucker, I'm going 30." Next thing I know,
Who is this, Matt?
You look
no,
for
I
it.
ain't say no names. So we started to roll because all I hear was "Oh shit."
That's my brother-in-law.
All I hear is "Oh shit," and I was like, "Oh, we're fucking rolling." Put my hand on the roof, roll. I don't even have a seatbelt on. Didn't even move an inch.
Okay, big country.
Then we stopped rolling. A tree stopped us, by the way. A tree stopped us. He is upside down, legs kicking, and
I heard that.
Ah!
Is he punching for me?
No!
but yeah, you know, just been a few
I'm
minutes,
thinking-
you know, surviving.
Just a couple. One or two. 7.
I've got a few myself.
But yeah, so wrapping back to, you're scared that you walk away from these, but you think somebody eventually is not going to walk away from it.
Yeah, pretty
That
much.
something's going to happen to somebody else that you care about, and you're just going to be unscathed.
AKA Marshall, stay safe.
How's your back,
Well-
bro?
Feel good?
Sure hurts.
So, if there's one thing you want done at your funeral, what do you want done
What
at
the
your funeral?
fuck? You
Okay.
gotta bring that up.
My friends that died.
Hold up. Well,
Your
this is
funeral.
one thing I want to go down at my funeral. If you don't like a motherfucker, you got a problem with somebody,
Fight him.
you fucking fight them motherfuckers.
Squaring the fuck
Up
up.
in the
He's
church.
gonna be.
I'm gonna beat your dead body like nobody's business.
In the while they doing the eulogy, fucking get up and just be like, "Hey, bitch, let's don't even say nothing. Just walk up to them over
I'm
here.
like,
Ah!
Bob, you fucking cunt.
Well,
Favoritism.
new. Probably too.
You fucking whore!
Straight up, there better be some
So
pistol
part of
fire.
me wants to
Everyone's
watch
staring
that,
at his
but part
fucking
of me
casket. They see
doesn't.
somebody drop his shit, and then they just start fighting. His dead body's on the ground. He's like, what's going on?
No, I'll break more of his body than they are.
That's what I want to
Like they're
happen.
just drop kicking fucking Julio. I'm like, stop it!
I've been waiting for this my whole life.
Did you
Using
have
his
to take
fucking
him out of the
walker.
casket? Like, come on.
Wait for him to die so he doesn't get hit back.
I'll get on the casket. DDP!
Breaks the casket in half and shit.
That's what I want to happen. I'm like,
Yeah.
fuck the music.
Don't they do that? Don't they do that in Mexico? It's like the day. Is it Christmas or the day after
They
Christmas?
do, yeah. There's some country that does that. Everybody squashes their beef right
It's
then
like
and
in
there.
Venezuela or something like
Yeah.
that. That they fucking they're like, if you had beef anytime during the year, you fight, and it's over, and you go into the new year with no beef. I'm like, bitch, we need to bring that. Fucking
They do it in
I'm gonna fight
Washington.
Julio every goddamn year.
They do it in Washington.
Do they do it in Washington?
Washington, they the Wild Wild West. You can fight
Shit.
motherfuckers as long as two
DC
people agree.
bitches is scary as hell.
1-on-1.
I'll tell you.
Okay.
something.
1-on-1.
Yeah.
I think it's Washington. It could be Oregon. I don't know. But anyways, there's like 1-on-1,
Yeah.
and the cop is there, and he just spectates.
That's true. That's true. I did
and
hear
they
that too.
scrap
Yeah.
it out until somebody gives up.
So that being said,
Why are you rolling up your sleeves?
Because
That being
he's
said,
ready to kill. He's
so what's
ready to
going
beat up
on,
my
y'all?
dead body.
that being said, year of 2021, who would you fight?
Cool.
Year of 2021.
Like, only be in a month.
Because it's
This year.
2022.
No, this is 2020.
This is-
I mean, sorry, my bad.
Oh.
No, I'm
21.
I'm
I'm
confused.
drunk. All right,
I'm
fuck you guys.
confused.
So you're
I don't know how old
2020.
he is. You don't know what year it is.
That's
I came out of
So
time
20,
capsule.
we talking 2022?
No, we're talking
Last
last year. So,
Okay.
who would it be for you for last year?
Oh, I
Who'd
can
you
fight at
fight?
the end of the year?
Yeah. Who would you have squared up with? Who would you
Oh,
square
I
up
need to finish Colton though.
I knew
I
Hey,
we
no,
do
hey,
that.
no fucking hey.
Because Alex was like, "You remember when you beat up Colton? Tell me more." Oh my god, damn, bitch, you did not on
No,
that
he
shit.
got off easy on that shit.
He did.
If Cameron and fucking
Oh, what's his name?
Vince.
Vince, yeah.
Yeah, I seen Vince coming. I was like, I don't know if Vince trying to fight me too. He's like, he
Or
on his
fuck
side?
me.
I was like, I don't know what's going on, but I was like,
let's grab up over.
I was like, I need to hit him at least one more time before someone grabs me. So I need him in the face. And I saw Vince, and Vince come up, and Cameron grabbed my left arm. You know, when you're in the middle of punching, someone grabs your arm, you're kind of like, and I was like, what the fuck? It was Cameron. I was like, oh, what the fuck you doing, bro? And he's like, come on, bro, let's not go to jail tonight. And shit, and I'm
I
like,
fucking hate everybody.
Why? What?
Michael sent me the same shit.
how to make a dick up.
So, Kyle,
Anyway.
Huh?
Who you fighting?
Who you
who
fighting?
you fighting?
For year 2020.
Sarah.
She ain't got enough teeth
That
for
bitch
that.
is on my list.
Oh my god. It wouldn't even be a fair fight.
You know what?
Like-
She ain't even got to call the dentist. I'll help her.
2020, who you scrapping with?
God
Who?
damn.
Who's the one person?
Who's the one person you're fighting?
That's tough.
Hmm.
Who would you think?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm
That's all I
drunk,
want to know.
that's why I asked.
Who you gonna fight?
Well, fuck. When you're drunk, it doesn't matter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
You
because
kinda-
that's when you're Jacob. So Jacob wasn't fighting anyway. So
True. Because last I knew it was Chris. Yeah. But that was 2021 when that happened, so we have to go back to 2020.
2020.
Who fucked you up?
I mean,
2020.
Cobb is the most chill of us. So it's
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
very
Like-
true.
Except for when he's drunk, then he
yeah.
fuck
When he's
everybody.
Jacob, that's a different story. But
He's a
You
bear in
don't like me when
hibernation.
I'm Jacob.
I don't know.
He's a bear in hibernation.
I don't know, man.
we'll come back to you.
I know.
Brain.
I'm saying like,
Ooh.
Come on,
Say
Bree.
my name.
We
You
already
big
know what it
names.
is. I might as well just say
Who
it.
do you think it is?
Mama
Mom.
Kim.
Ooh.
Oh,
Well, her and I are cool, so.
Who's it gonna be?
You cool now.
no,
Yeah,
thanks to
we're cool
Blake.
now.
But
Oh, well, I think it would be healthy if we were to exercise.
So you wanna fight her?
Exercise the demons. Well, I would want to fight my mom, Sarah. First of all, because bitch doesn't know how to mind her own
Okay.
goddamn business.
Okay, well, hey, give the names. Give the names. You gonna
I
be.
said what I said, and
You
I'll
going
say it
rounds.
again.
Oh, she looked right.
She's gonna turn this style. It's the Mortal Kombat tower, all right?
Yeah, so I'm talking.
finish him.
Well, so mom's on the bottom of the list right now.
So she's the first one.
No,
No,
bottom
like-
of the list.
Bottom.
I'll work my way to the bitch.
Oh, so she's at the top of the tower
She,
in Mortal Kombat.
yeah, she's the boss fight. Yes.
Yeah, but I'm not trying to fight my mom anymore.
Okay.
Anymore.
New year, new me.
So who would you fight?
Yeah, no.
Well,
Yeah.
Sarah right now is probably at the
So
top
Sarah,
of the list.
so for 2020, you'd
You
fight.
fight Sarah.
Yeah, because she doesn't know how to mind her own fucking business.
Okay, fair enough.
I think that's the one person.
Logic.
I would do it in the name of Cobb.
Well.
I cannot wait to hear the end of this.
I think probably the only person I left 2020 with was a questionable difference.
Mhm.
And I'm not going to say her name because
What
if,
the fuck?
because if it's not a problem, then I don't want it to be a
Yeah, you
problem.
don't
But
wanna create-
okay. This
So you don't want to start a job?
Yeah, right.
That's fair.
Said person had a problem with me for years.
Mm-hmm.
Kicked, screamed it out, fucking never ever came to blows, but it was always a threat that we were gonna fight.
Hold up.
Whitney.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No, I fought that bitch.
Oh, yeah.
So, but then she
Yeah.
fucking apologized to me, and we squashed it. We were fucking chill afterwards, made friends, whatever. But then she seems to have a problem with me again, even though nothing has been exchanged of
Yeah.
harshness between us.
Right.
So I don't know where it went from, oh, I'm so sorry, let's be friends, I think we could be really good friends, to fuck you again. I'm like, what the fuck changed? Last time I saw you, I was like, oh my god, you look great. How you been? How's your kid? How's your house? How's your man?
Yeah.
Okay, well, something changed, but that's fine. I also think she's a two-faced bitch, so.
Well, there you go.
That's right. All right. Well, way to go, guys. Way to go.
Cool.
What about
Did
you,
you?
Mike?
Yeah, you didn't
Yeah,
answer.
How you gonna?
Hold up, wait up.
I thought we was
Alright,
gonna
Chris
be done.
Tucker. Alright, let's go on.
Oh, that's fair.
Oh, that's fair.
Who else? Who's else on my list?
On my list?
2020.
Yeah.
2020.
I'm an open book, you know.
Shut the
it's-
Then
fuck
answer
up.
the
Keep
fucking
saying
question,
that.
you
You
bitch.
Shut
keep
the
saying
fuck
that,
up.
Blake, about open book.
How you gonna be open book when you close tight? It's like a safe.
Can I answer for you?
I'm pretty sure Cobb would be on my list.
Yes, it would be.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Cobb, Michael.
It would be you.
I think Michael would
No,
be on that
not
list.
Michael.
Mhm.
Not nobody. It would be him.
I think it'd be.
Who else?
That's a K in sign language.
I know what sign language is.
Takes
But
two
no,
to tango.
I don't.
Takes two to titty.
But yes, if I had to find somebody, it would have been you.
In 2020.
For sure.
Are you past that now?
Yeah. Obviously.
Well, I'm just saying. You were getting all riced up again.
Because I was thinking about it, I was like, ooh. It's building up again. I was like, no, but we already squashed it. We're good. We're golden. Like she has a squash.
I was gonna say, so you're doing
But
it.
yeah,
Bringing it back up.
I'm bringing it up.
Bringing it up.
But
In
actually,
2022,
you know
I
what?
guess
No,
it's
that
been
was
boys.
like at the end of the year. That was like really near the end of the year. So it
That's
wasn't
true.
really like.
A whole year thing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
Sarah and I got into it at the end of the year.
That's
so
true.
Really, it'll
But-
roll into
So
the
it's a
next year.
December thing.
Who you
Yeah.
fighting in December?
Okay.
Who
If
fucked
it's
you in
December, you. All year,
Correct.
it be my motherfucking dad.
That's true.
I don't give a fuck. I mean, last time I fought him, he knocked me out, but I don't care. I'd fight
Fuck
him.
that motherfucker.
I'd fight him
I'm just
to
kidding.
this
I'm
day.
just kidding, Daddy.
Because he's all like, oh, well, you never hit me up. Bitch, you never hit me up either.
Phones work both ways.
Leave that alone. Don't comment on that.
My life flashed before my
I'm
eyes.
so sorry.
There's a basilisk that lives inside of Blake Evelyn. That's the reason he's a Slytherin.
Alright, well, closing statements.
Oh,
Alright,
shit.
baby.
Are we there?
We are
We are there.
1
Baby,
and 11.
Lead us out.
Alright,
It's your podcast.
Ass
baby.
out.
you know,
Ass out.
it's been a great podcast so far. Good questions.
I hope I get my podcast as easy as these motherfuckers.
But it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be. I'm not
A lot more
gonna be.
juicy of shit.
Oh, it's
Don't worry, Tom's next.
Because I'm a lot more scandalous than all you bitches.
I talked about peeing in two dudes' mouths.
Oh, yeah.
Fuck you.
So-
Fuck you. Fuck you. I could ask some other shit, but I did
Why?
not.
Ooh.
But I did not.
Ooh, don't worry.
'Cause
You
you
said
can't.
you're an open book. I want
No,
you, I want you
because
to
I know it's
remember.
going to be my turn eventually.
I just
so,
want you to remember.
So, no, it was more of a safety precaution.
Open book is what I heard.
Yes,
Open book.
I'm an open book.
Okay, well, just remember that when the questions come up.
Ask me something right now,
It's like big little
No, it's not. I gotta save it.
then. I'll give you
Gotta
one
save it.
question
Nah, I
before
gotta
we
save
get
it.
there.
Gotta save it.
Before
Gotta
we
save
get
it.
there.
Gotta save it. Build up the, you know.
You ever have a dick in your mouth?
Yes.
Alright, good night.
Well,
That's it.
that's all, folks.
Till next week.
Have a good
2
night.
weeks from now, you'll know the rest of that story.
And we're out.